All right. Who Day Sunday to you. Stripes and coffee in the house. Got my coffee going on for the morning. For us West Coasters watching this game, this is a very important game coming up. It's against the Ravens, divisional foe. First place, one of the best teams in the AFC. Been obviously one of our rivals for obvious reasons, AFC North, but Steelers have typically been, our nemesis and our arch enemy. And although the Ravens obviously hated kind of this mutual respect thing, and I still think that mutual respect thing's the case. We don't have that where the Steelers always just kind of punch us in the mouth, have a way to just like tackle us and hurt us in a way where that becomes a rule the next year where you can't tackle them that way. So I don't know what it is. They just always bullied us, but Ravens should be the new rivalry because they are the tops in the AFC North and maybe one of the best teams in the AFC or the NFL, to be honest with you. Um, they're really, really good. And even if they're not playing really, really good, they find a way to win. Just kind of astounding, really. So, what's this game going to look like? Last year, we obviously got stomped both our games. The first one with Joe Burrow, we got stomped and ugly score, 27-3. But if memory recalls, I don't seem to think that our defense did horrible. We didn't lose because of our defense, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. Our offense just was miserable. So I don't remember if there was any defensive scores, but we had no time of possession. It was just 3-and-outs, turnovers, whatever. Just couldn't move the ball at all. So that defense had us on lockdown. So I guess Wink Martindale, their defensive coordinator, does very good at new quarterbacks to keep them under wraps, keep them confused, let them not know what's going on. We just saw that last week with Justin Herbert, who's been amazing this year, and they just totally shut him down. The good news is Joe Burrow learns really fast, so he's seen them once. The second good news to this is that Joe Burrow's playing out of his mind against the blitz, which like 48% of the time I think I read that the Ravens send the house or just blitz. So he's been really, really good at picking that up. So their secondary has been leaky up until recently, so maybe they'll get that figured out against us. I hope not, but if they're still at least beatable secondary, and we see these blitzes and pick them up, we could possibly have a good day with all the weapons that we have out in space. If our line holds up too, that's been a problem. But here recently, it's been a little better. It just seemed like last year, the line was just getting beat, and maybe even a little bit early this year. But it just really seems like most of the sack issues this year have been more misdiagnosing where a free runner might be coming from, things like that, not just flat out the line just getting beat. So, the next thing is we got to contain Lamar. How the hell do you do that? Dude's amazing. I mean, he's been getting better as a passer, which is scary. So I think he's probably got stats in the top 10 of just passing, and that would probably be higher if he could pass more. But they don't need to because they're such a run heavy team, and he can extend plays. So he's always looking downfield, right off the bat until he doesn't have anything, and then once he realizes everything's covered, he'll just take off if you're not watching him and you go to sleep, and he'll snap off something that's like a third and long into like a 20, 30, 40-yard gain. So you just got to be disciplined with that guy. So that'll be a tough test for our defense, but I think we built this defense around that. We got faster linebackers. We got corners that can tackle in space, and everything we've done defensively. Like Trey Wayans, that's why it kind of sucks that he's been hurt, because although he might not be a true number one corner, we got him as our number one corner, I think, because of his stellar run defense and, being able to get to the edge, because we're building against Lamar Jackson. That's the team we have to beat. So, and offensively, I think the Ravens have been pretty good against the run, and they really shut down the Chargers run game, which they're not really a run team, but we've been pretty good with our run. So I don't think a run game is the key per se, but we do need to have a steady dose of it. And, just to keep them honest, open up some play action and whatnot. But this is going to be an extremely interesting game. Only game of the week that is against two winning teams. This will be for first place in the AFC North. And I think if Bengals win, that puts us number 2 seed in the AFC at that time. And if Ravens win, it probably puts them 1. So it's for top seeding in the AFC. It's for AFC North supremacy. I'm super stoked. Being a longtime Bengals fan, obviously a little bit nervous for this one. You just kind of dig it with cautious optimism. Can we win this game and beat this great team that we're on the road to top it all off? I think we got a great shot at it. It's not the same old Bengals, but it's still a scary one. So anyway, it should be a good one. Who Dey. Straps Coffee signing off. I'm gonna go kind of watch some pregame stuff. So see you in the game.